Behind every painting there is a story, and this one starts in 1844. In the northern woods of Maine, there is a log cabin that was built by Charles Augustus Dean. Charlie was born in Massachusetts on June 15th in 1844. When Civil War broke out, he joined the Company H 8th Vermont Voluntary Infantry. After the war, he found employment with the Hollingsworth and Whitney Paper Company, and in 1892 became their president. Charlie became very successful with his company, and he was also a generous philanthropist. Charlie and his company donated $400,000 to build a hospital and YMCA in Greenville for the benefit of his employees and the surrounding community. The hospital still serves the Greenville area and bears his name today. In the fall of 1900, on land owned by the company, Charlie began work on the guides' camp. The carpenters lived in it while they continued to work on a second cabin. That winter, they hauled logs of spruce from a nearby mountain with horses across a frozen lake to where they rest to this day. The main cabin was completed in the spring of 1901. Charlie was an avid sportsman and enjoyed hunting and fishing along with his guides while at camp. The interior of the cabin is adorned with wildlife, as well as paddles and other decorative items made by a Native American guide that stayed with Charlie. I was 10 years old when I first went to Charlie Dean's camp. Now every year, I look forward to going up there during the summer. In 2015, I began painting watercolors there, and later, temperas, with the natural materials from the earth. The stillness and quietude of the cabin has become a source of inspiration and a chance to get away from the busyness of modern living. fall of 2020, I helped replace a deteriorating log on the cabin. I saved a section and used it in framing my painting, Breezeway. By using material from the surrounding earth and framing Breezeway with a log from the cabin, it has not only visually captured the cabin, but it also has preserved it, metaphysically and molecularly. In an age where everything is at our fingertips all of the time, I think it becomes increasingly important to find a place of rest and quiet. Charlie is quoted saying that his cabin was a place to get away from everything, and thanks to his hard work and the continued work of his family, it remains that way to this day.